Attention, ladies and gentlemen, Gungans and droids. This is your Grand Admiral Arnold, the director of the video gaming division, here at the Galactic Empire aboard the deadliest Star Destroyer this galaxy has ever seen. Man, talk about an introduction right there. What we're going to talk about is everybody's favorite topic, and that is ships. Okay, a little sarcasm right there. Ships, I will admit, is becoming a little bit more interesting because of the Malevolence and the Negotiator kind of mixing things up, because for about a year straight it was just non-stop rebels. And what I want to do today is kind of talk about a question I get a lot. Should I be farming the Negotiator or should I be farming the Malevolence? Because man, the guild event token 2 currency is extremely valuable. We got another territory battle starting up today, and I figured I want to weigh in on this because as you see, I have both of these ships at 5 stars. I could have very well went towards one fully to 7 stars, but I wanted both of them so I can do testing in grand arenas as well as fleet arena to kind of get a good idea in terms of how to give you guys advice on what to farm. Now, if you don't have time to watch the full video, I'm just going to cut it clean and short just for the moment at the beginning. If you are trying to farm one of these ships right now, the safest way as of January 2020, and the reason why I'm dating that is important, I would say just go all out on the Negotiator, because one, having 7-star Negotiators is better in mirror matches. It makes your capital ship slightly faster, and then when you can't mod ships, the faster base speed ship is going to outrun the other one. So it's important that having a faster Kenobi is the way to go. Furthermore, Republic Offensive is difficult content. The ship battles are almost unbearable. Kenobi is really your only hope in trying to master those missions. And just in general, I find myself, even just at the 5-star level, that the Kenobi Negotiator has an easier time beating both Kenobi fleets, Malevolence fleets, and Rebel fleet. It's kind of the best catch-all thing, and I think the reason why I gotta give it some credit is because the Galactic Republic has a fully fleshed out fleet inventory of Republic ships with characters that are very good, so it's not that hard to gear them up, and you're kind of forced to for various events out there already. And these ships just work very, very well. Whereas with the Malevolence, I don't want to hate on the Malevolence because I am going to give you a pitch why you might want to consider the Separatist Fleet. The problem is here, there's not a fully fleshed out fleet just yet. But I will say this, as I'm going to show you today, 5-star General Grievous, even with the low gear fleet right here, we only have gear 12s, and when you go up against those gear 13 Relic 7 Kenobi fleets, kind of a big deal. Now, before we talk about each ship in depth, I want to quickly show you something in regards to the Malevolence, because I told you right now, January 2020, the Negotiator is going to be the best capital ship to just go all in right now. It just has everything laid out for it right now, and it's needed for a couple things out there, and it's pretty consistent against every type of fleet out there. But I want to switch over to this real quick. On the forum where we had the Hyena Bomber kit reveal back in October 2019. It's been quite a while, and this is the last Separatist ship that was added to Galaxy of Heroes, and that they kind of talked about it themselves. We still do not have a full Separatist fleet just yet. Why add another Separatist ship without a full fleet for them to be a part of? And we kind of talked about this before, but they say they have to start somewhere in order to have a Separatist fleet one day, meaning that we're still not there even with the addition of the Hyena Bomber. We need to start releasing some ships for their factions and give them a solid identity in battle. So what we have right now, I'll show you what the Separatist fleet I'm running is right now, but they said this is not the end goal fleet that they're trying to chase after. And I mean, if it's not obvious as well, they kind of put a winky emoji face that we're going to see some more crewless ships in the game. So if you're someone that likes to kind of prepare for the future and you kind of want to be a little bit different from the pack, the Malevolence is going to get you some work done right now, and I think this ship will become even better down the road. So let's start off with some Malevolence gameplay. We're going to battle a couple of Negotiator fleets. I have a 6-star we're about to battle right here, and then I'm going to try to find a 7-star out there. This is the fleet I've been running. Hyena Bomber and Sunfax starting off in the beginning because one, it's kind of nice having 2 taunts to spread across the incoming damage coming onto them. And if they happen to take out the Vulture Droid, I really don't care because it feeds Turn Meter, the General Grievous' capital ship, because Grievous really has 2 or 3 win conditions. One, getting to his ion cannon as fast as possible. The fastest way to do that is just to kill off as many Vulture Droids as possible. Secondly, spreading a lot of Buzz Droids across the field. So if you get Buzz Droids on Jedi Anakin's ship, you're generally going to win. And then the Geonosian Spy. Having the Geonosian Spy be the first reinforcement, it basically almost guarantees you complete destruction of one ship of your choice. And this is incredibly important because the biggest weakness right now for Malevolence fleet is that it has a hard time dealing with fleets that have Houndstooth. Houndstooth is kind of a big annoyance until you get that ion cannon off, or at least you can try to work around the Houndstooth. And that's why Buzz Droids as well as the Geonosian Spy are incredibly important. And the greatest highlight about this fleet lineup it does not use the Houndstooth, which is incredibly important, especially in things like Grand Arena, where you preferably would like to have your Houndstooth with your Akbar or Negotiator Fleet. You really do not need the Houndstooth for this lineup. So let's go hop in the battle, show you how this works. But as you saw, I feel like the IG-2000's kind of misplaced in this lineup. Doesn't seem to be helping out too much, and usually I win or occasionally I lose before I even get all the way to my end of the reinforced. So IG-2000's rarely ever used, and I'm really thinking they're going to add things like a droid tri-fighter or something like that down the road, or maybe a ship for Count Dooku. So generally when I go up against this Negotiator lineup, usually you have 5s goes first, and they always, for the most part, 9 out of 10 times go after Vulture Droid, feeds them Terminator, and really, you just want to start smacking on Buzz Droids as fast as possible over on Anakin Skywalker, and eventually those Buzz Droids are just going to kill them off one by one by one. Here we go. We got the double taunt thing happening, so we're kind of spreading across damage because my Hina Bomber is still not fully up and running just yet. So usually at this point, either someone has buff immunity, so I want to cleanse it off with this capability right here, but no one has buff immunity. So what I'm going to do is go ahead, cleanse off our Hyena Bomber right there, and what I'm going to do as well is let's just go ahead, use our basic, and either cleanse, it looks like we're going to end up cleansing the Vulture Droid because I'm trying to set myself up for the Genosian Spy coming in because I want to get a lot of great assists, and I do not want to be hindered by offense downs and dazes. So here they go. What are they going to bring in? They're going to bring in, what is that, Wedge? All right, a little bit different, nothing as common as some other things I see here. No sense in hitting the Houndstooth. Not going to get much work done. Go ahead, smack some Buzz Droids over there. Those Buzz Droids, the highlight why they're important, they have minus 50% defense, and they lose 5% health at the start of the turn with at least one Buzz Droid. So basically, it's kind of just ignoring their protection. So the Buzz Droids will eventually kill Anakin off. Look, the Buzz Droids forced Anakin into his stealth using unending loyalty. This is kind of the win condition I'm talking about. Now, here's what you're going to want to do. You're going to want to call your Genosian Spy in and target preferably whatever the second tank might be. So that way you're guaranteed to either get 5s out of the picture or Jedi Knight Anakin. Let's go ahead and see what we get because the Genosian Spy, it forces a taunt on another character who is not taunting, and it looks like General Skywalker, you won the draw today. This is going to be probably, you know what, we don't even need to use this overkill ability. We're just going to use our basics right now because Anakin's almost dead here. Boom! He's gone. I didn't even use the big attack from the Genosian Spy, which is to call everyone in for a mass assist. All right, let's go ahead, throw some Buzz Droids, and everyone get the assist. There goes Biggs. Get out of here, buddy. All right, they're coming in. So far, we haven't lost one ship yet. And keep in mind, this is a high relic team that we're going up against in Fleet Arena right now. So we're at a pretty big disadvantage. We're working with some lower star characters, Gear 12 Genosians. Really, the only ships that are kind of up and running are going to be, oh, wow, we actually got rid of the Houndstooth. Very nice. This is actually going very well. But only Gear 13's relics we have is the General Grievous, and then we have Genosian Spy at Relic 5. So here we go. Critical hit immunity system. This ability won't be as impressive, but coming in with a couple big hits, and look at all of those assists you get. We killed off 5s before we can get everyone else to join the party. Now, moving up the ranks to find ourselves a 7-star Negotiator Battle real quick, and I just gotta show you this. This is gonna be beautiful. I'm gonna instantly defeat 5s with the Genosian Spy reinforcement, and then we're gonna also get Anakin to get his bonus turn, and he's just gonna die off because of Buzz Droids. This is the power of the Grievous Fleet, and we still have not seen the full potential of it. Boom. Right there, 6-star Negotiator, looking for a 7-star. We should have won the next battle. Not going to bore you with the rest of the details, but again, I just want to show you how those Buzz Droids are so important to make sure you have him on Jedi Knight Anakin because he'll just start killing himself off. All right, we're about to hop into a 7-star Negotiator battle, and the thing I want to show you, kind of talking to our Negotiator battle, why you might want to just max out a 7-star Negotiator fleet is because, one, that's the most popular thing right now, and those mirror matches, you want to try to get the most speed possible. Look here, a 7-star Negotiator is rocking 189 speed. Now, let me show you what a 6-star Relic 7 Negotiator looks like. You're going to be rocking 182 with the 6-star Relic 7 Gear 13 Kenobi Negotiator. So that is kind of why, especially when you look at the top end of Arena, it's basically Negotiator, Negotiator, Negotiator. Making sure you're not going to be outran because you have a lower star Negotiator is going to be kind of important. So that's something to consider I want to bring up again. All right, so hopping into battle, we're going to do one more Negotiator battle, and I'm hoping someone's going to have an Akbar fleet because Akbar fleets are the one area of weakness I'm noticing where I am not consistent. But here, we're out relic. These are all Gear 13 relic characters. Obviously, I showed you Zeta, Gear 13, all that other crazy stuff. So we're a bit out relicked here. And let's go ahead, throw some Buzz Droids over an Anakin. And as I've shown you a couple times, we're just going to let the Buzz Droids do their thing. I kind of want to get a stun on Houndstooth. However, it looks like I'm not going to be able to because he doesn't have a buff on him. So let's just go ahead, throw a stun on Skywalker. We might be able to get him into an early unending loyalty right here. Cool. They actually burnt off the unending loyalty. So that means we're going to kill off Skywalker even faster. So really, I don't really want to use this cleanse ability right now. There's no buff immunity, nothing that's really stopping us, no offense down. I'm just going to smash the AoE, hit those buzz droids, and let's kill off that, there we go. We killed off the unending loyalty. And Anakin's got buff immunity, so I can target him. Luckily, the Hyena Bomber helps you work around that fleet. Holy cow, people. That was definitely an easier run right there. So we're outstarred. We have a lower star Malevolence fleet compared to this Negotiator over there. And we just took Skywalker out really quickly, making sure you try to get those Vulture droids, whether it's going to be your Vulture droid, getting those buzz droids over on Skywalker, or worst case scenario, you just gotta wait for Hyena Bomber because it's got an AoE buzz droid capability. Whatever the case may be, just make sure you get those out as fast as possible. We have 2 taunting characters, so we're gonna bring in our Genosian spy. You're gonna grant taunt to the target enemy and another random enemy without taunt for 2 turns. So these 2 characters are taunting, so that means we're basically guaranteed to go straight after 5s here. So here we go. Gonna go after 5s. Boom. Oh, wow. Look at those amazing tanks doing their job. Let's slow it down. We might be able to take out 5s right here. The unending loyalty might stall it out a bit, but boom, 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 boom. Oh, so close. The unending loyalty stopped it. So basically, we got through 5s kind of quickly. Even with unending loyalty, we're able to kind of get a lot of work done on this guy. Boom, hit a basic. And I mean, once Skywalker's out of the picture, the battles are pretty much a guaranteed win. Not a lot of ways for them to win at this point. There goes their BLT bomber, as I like to call it. Cool, they're killing off some Vulture droids, and they got their AoE days off. Let's start cleansing it up. Let's go ahead and cleanse off the Vulture droid because they like to assist quite a lot. They're going to get a hit. All right, come on, because we actually have not really shown me getting all the way to the ultimate ability, and that's kind of the point I want to show. One, these battles kind of happen very quickly. So one, you don't really get to your ultimate ability too often. And we might get it off here depending on how long it takes to get Houndstooth out of the picture. But we're not. One thing I can tell you is that most likely we are not gonna be able to get to the bottom of our reinforcements. Probably should have stunned them there. A little bit of a misplay right there. I miscalculated when the taunt was coming, but that's gonna be fine. We're gonna hopefully land a stun here. I mean, we're just kind of playing out the clock right now. They don't have many win conditions. I don't know if we're gonna be able to make this happen. Not let's see what we can get. Boom. Yeah. Oh, wow. Big hit. Genosian Spy hit for 145,000. Wow. Genosian Spy, if you're trying to find something to relic, he's amazing for your Genosian just for the character faction. And, man, for the ships, he's kind of the big winning conditioner as we've seen here. Woo! And actually, one more quick point I want to throw out there. Another benefit of getting to 7 stars right away, especially for Kenobis, because as we said, we have a fully fleshed out Galactic Republic fleet. You want to be able to get that 7 star to have a full entire lineup. So let's go battle that Malevolence real quick and show you the struggles that team is going to have. They don't have Sunfac in the starting lineup, so they're not going to get any stuns. The biggest tip for going after Malevolence is don't kill off the Vulture droids. Kill off this Vulture droid at the very end because you don't want to be feeding Terminator to the Malevolence. Let's just go ahead and start putting hits on other people. It doesn't really matter. Honestly, I probably should have done Ahsoka Tano here because I really hate feeding Terminator to this crew right here. So let's just do this. Let's just go ahead, throw out the big hit right here. See if we can land the buff immunity. Cool, we got a buff immunity, so you're not going to get any taunt right there. Anakin Skywalker is just super clutch. Let's just go ahead, smash an AoE, so there's not going to be any weird assisting going on here. Let's see if we can try to take out that Hyena Bomber. Really, the big goal is try to take out that Hyena Bomber as fast as possible so it's not cleansing and throwing up the AoE buzz droids and stuff like that. They're going to cleanse up the Vulture droid. See, they shouldn't have done that. They should have cleansed up somebody else, but that Vulture droid cleanse is kind of a little bit of a waste, I think. Let's see, we're almost done with him. Calling in a reinforce that we got the target lock, so we're going to be guaranteed a critical hit with the Clone Sergeant. And see, even with the Houndstooth, the Malevolence's defense is just not good enough. And now all we got to do really is just work on Houndstooth, take him out right here. And this is the problem. The Malevolence is not going to be amazing in defense. And honestly, I think Sunfac would have been the better choice to go with. Let's just go ahead, do our AoE right here. Might be able to get out the Houndstooth, and game, set, match. That was way too quick. Way too quick right there. So I'm gonna roll some footage of me trying to take my Malevolence up against a Relic Akbar lineup. Granted, it was like Relic 7 Biston and Scarecrow Pathfinder. Those are the lineups I struggle with. Is a Rebellion team that's Relic out of their minds, and it might be because I don't have all the stars on my Hyena Bomber. Maybe because I don't have Gear 13 relics on my other Genosians aside from the Spy. So we were definitely way out geared. So that might be part of the struggle why I'm having a hard time with Malevolence up against the Rebellion. But as you're seeing here, Malevolence on offense is fantastic. I'm able to take on Malevolence fleets if I have to do a mirror match, whether understarred, or if we're going up against a Negotiator fleet, whether it's 5, 6, 7 stars, no matter what type of lineup they have, whether it's got Houndstooth, no Houndstooth, whatever reinforcements they have, I'm able to do that. I'm able to take them out with my low gear, low star Malevolence fleet, which is amazing. It's a huge punch up. the Malevolence can do. The defense viability of Grievous in Arena, not gonna be all that amazing, as I just kind of showed you a second ago. So that's why usually my rank kind of drops a lot faster than the Negotiator Fleets. One, because I have a lower gear Genosians, and secondly, the AI is just not smart enough yet, and we don't really have a full fleet to really be rocking with the Separatists just yet. We need something to replace IG-2000 and another droid or two ship for the Separatist lineup. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna wrap it up for today. Yes, these ships are great. I hope I kind of balance out the pros and cons of each of them. They're not nearly as powerful as the Star Destroyer that we're on right now, but I just want to make sure you guys are well informed. The Negotiator Fleet is probably the best bet to go for now if you got to go all in on something, and guilds probably prefer that. But I think for the future, as you kind of saw between forum posts and the current viability with an incomplete Separatist lineup, I'm thinking the Malevolence might be the better capital ship in the future. Regardless, they're both going to be great, and more important, they're fun capital ships to rock. Like if you did enjoy the video, comment down below your thoughts. Be sure to subscribe to not missing a thing. Support the Empire and Gary, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, everyone.